Hello, Katie, mynaturalhappiness.com, creator of the Seeds of Change program to help you go from hamster wheel to happiness, founder of Shine Your Light Goddess. Shine Your Light, the bootcamp and the book, helping you shed the shackles of the past, both this life and previous lives, so that you can shine your light brightly in this world, achieve your dreams, wishes, and goals as you go. So, how are you? How are you feeling? Have you had an amazing week? What has been amazing about your week? Just take a moment to just think, what's been amazing about my week, your week? Well, for me, just breathing the sun, feeling the sun on my skin again. I love this time of year when I go for walks and I can actually feel the warmth. I just think, so I think that's the thing I'm most grateful for, is nature this week. So the moon is getting a little bit bigger, and it's the beautiful time for manifesting beautiful magic into your life and to weave some beautiful magic perhaps into your daily lives, where you can just think about all the things that you want to bring into your life this year. As the moon waxes, it's about bringing in things, and wanes, releasing. So we're in a waxing moon at the moment. So what are you bringing into your life? What is it that you want to manifest in your life? And in the Shine Your Light Goddess bootcamp, we're working with a different goddess every month. This month we're working with the goddess of dance. How can you dance those manifestations in? It's just a beautiful sentiment to have. So, as always, jumping, I have brought to a different topic totally. I have pulled out a card for you for watching this video because you are amazing and I appreciate you beyond words. And this week I was drawn to go with the Goddess Dream deck. Wendy Andrews, so beautiful, so beautiful. The Hen Shop in Avebury stock these, and you can get them posted. So this week we have patience through the darkness to the light. This flows on lovely from last week's as well, actually, because last week we were talking about disruption. Sometimes you have to have a big shake up, and when you're having a big shake up in your life, it can be really hard to begin with, and there can be a transition of like, no. And so we have patience through the darkness to the light. Sometimes the light can only be revealed after experiencing true darkness. Crone Goddess is here to take your hand. Trust her way. I feel like I'm embracing my cronehood with my grey hair. Best thing I ever did. Sorry, Marilyn, if you're watching. Marilyn was my old hairdresser. Best thing I ever did. Anyway, Crone Goddess is here to take your hand. Trust her way. Though it may seem too challenging at times, you may experience her path as too dark, too painful, too sad, too dull, or too slow. But feel her old hand in yours and trust in her ancient wisdom. You may hear her whisper in her gentle, rasping voice, patience, my dear, all in its own time. Just as leaves fall from trees in the autumn to nourish the ground for next year's growth, so there may be things that you need to shed so that you can grow to your full potential. It can be so hard to let go, as there is a safety in known patterns of life. But trees without their leaves have a beauty too. On those bare branches that can seem dead, eventually at just the right time, small buds will appear and new growth will burst forth. Without winter, there can be no spring. Perhaps you need a time of stillness and rest to contemplate your future. Remember too, those who have gone before, they may have wise words for you. Be patient, and when the time is right, the promise of a bright future, head towards the light and you will emerge bright and new, ready to run with the hare for the joy of life. The affirmation for this card: I am patient and understand that there is a right time for everything. I understand that sometimes I need to experience darkness in order to appreciate the beauty of light. All is well. And this really rings true for me, because I know Those who've watched the videos for a while will know that I had a period where I lost 3 family members 2 years ago in a very short amount of time, and it was really hard and really challenging. And I dropped a lot of things at that time. I kept the weekly messages of love going, but that was pretty much it for a while. And it was hard. It was really hard. From that period of darkness, though, came the awareness that I wanted to completely change my life and do things differently. And that's when I really got clarity that I needed to move. So so I've now moved, just in case you are very new to watching these videos, I moved an hour west to be closer to my friends, which has been so beautiful. And so, if you are in a period where you're just not quite sure what's going on, feel in, as this beautiful card says, through the darkness to the light, but also feel into the wisdom, the ancient wisdom of your guides and your ancestors, because they will be there holding you, and feel in and listen. And you can do that by asking a question and getting an inner feeling of an answer that perhaps you're not sure it was yours. You don't have to listen to their advice, same as any kid doesn't have to listen to their you don't have to listen to your parents' advice all the time. You don't have to, but it can be nice, or you don't have to follow their advice, but it can be nice just to get a different perspective. And just by sitting quietly and just asking the question and asking your guides and ancestors, get a feeling and a sense and see what flows. I know that I've made a lot of decisions lately because I felt in and I thought, that's actually good advice. It's not what I perhaps would have chosen, but it's good advice for what's going on in my life like right now. And so I followed it. So it can be a really powerful thing to do, to just trust your ancestors, trust the crone, and see what flows. If you want any help in doing that, that's what the Spiritual Foundations 101 course is all about. So you can just reach out and give me a shout about that. And trust. So the other card from my deck of cards is love, and I think that flows beautifully. The love that we have for our ancestors of blood and spirit can really pour forth at these times, especially if you're going through a period of darkness. So you love yourself so deeply. You love yourself. You love, which you should love yourself, absolutely. So many people say that's wrong, but actually you should love yourself, and you should. It's okay. So those around you, sorry, I can't even read my own. So you love those around you so much, you love so deeply, and yet you are struggling to have the unconditional love for yourself that perhaps you have for your loved ones. This card is encouraging you to go within, to love yourself exactly as you are, not whom you think you should be. You are imperfectly perfect, as are all the souls who walk this planet. You've been called at this time to simply love yourself unconditionally, no matter where you are on your path, no matter how far along you are, and no matter what is going on in your life. With this unconditional love comes the courage to show up just as you are, and you will see magic unfold. Enjoy so much. And this is something that I feel is so important, is that unconditional love of where you are. I was just talking about the period of grief that I had, and in that time, I wasn't always darkness. I wasn't always sweetness and light. I had some difficult times, and I held a lot of things, and my personal fitness levels was one of the things I didn't hold, and that's had an impact on my body and my health. And so what I'm doing now is going out for daily walks. I'm weightlifting again and just getting my fitness back. And I notice it so much. When you're climbing up a hill, that is squat after squat, or lunge after lunge after lunge. And so I do notice that it's making a big impact into my personal levels. But I'm not where I was even 2 years ago. And sometimes, we can, I saw a lovely image of the fact that we celebrate people that go from here to here in life. If you're listening, I'm saying going from the bottom of the hill to the top of the hill, but sometimes it's about loving yourself. When you go from, you know, a point at a hill, you go all the way down a valley and then you come back up to the point where you were at, and loving yourself in that can be such a powerful thing, because sometimes you just have to get yourself back to where you were, and it's not about getting yourself up to some great big dream up here, and sometimes it is, and that's great, but just having kindness and compassion for yourself wherever you are on your journey. So I hope that serves you well, and I hope that you enjoy just feeling into some patience, feeling into the advice and words of wisdom from your guides and ancestors, and I hope you enjoy doing that with some love and compassion for yourself, because you are amazing, you're incredible, and you are here for a reason. You have so much to offer the world. So I hope that serves you so well. In terms of announcements, Goddess Retreat Day in November, Early Bird Special is still on, Shine Your Light Goddess is, the boot camp is open, and if you want to talk to me about anything else, just reach out. I'm sending you such a huge hug of love. Have the most magical week, and if I can help or serve in any way, just reach out. With so much love, Kate, mynaturalhappiness.com. Have a magical week. So much love to you. Mwah. Have a magical week.